Good afternoon to all the gamer guys and gamer girls out there. Welcome back to part 3 of the EU player summary. Today we're going to be talking about the Comeback Kings, name dropping individuals who were really good at Halo 2, beastie on Halo 3 and didn't really stick around for Reach, who are now planning to come back for Halo 4. Let me just start off by thanking the EGL guys and the Halo Forum guys for providing us with awesome events to start Halo 4 off with. The FFA was massive. 240 people entered that, I believe, and you know, the midweek cup was a success as well. Would like to see more teams sign up for the Saturday and Sunday, since it's on a weekend. So if you haven't signed up yet, if you're looking for players, definitely get involved with these tournaments. Okay, so I'm finally starting to get the hang of these video editing software that I'm working with. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a little sneaky clip in here. It's of my man Z Pinchy. This is an awesome clip, and I just wanted to show people, you know, what the power of the thruster pack can be. So check this clip out. I'm sorry, Pinch, I had to put it in there. You probably knew it was coming. Check this out. Lovely little clip here. Z Pinchy gets ninjured. Press the thruster by accident. Sorry, Pinch. I just wanted to throw that out there before I got started. Sorry about that, Pinch. It's probably the best clip I've got so far on Halo 4. It's probably because I'm not that good. But yeah, I did press the thruster pack by accident, which allowed me to see exactly how close Pinchy was behind me. And if you saw the beginning of that play, you'd be like, wow, how did you just get away with that? Gonna start off, very beginning, FFA, like I said, massive success. There was some great results, great players did really well in this. Starting off, Hybrid won it outright. Everyone said he was going to do it. He is an animal. You know, he always has been at free-for-alls. There was a couple of shocks there, bear with me. The top 8 was Hybrizzle, Arcano, Jam King, Smithy, Zakio, Az, Dimbo, and then Maka. Big respect for Maka. A lot of people like to underestimate Maka. You know, they don't hype him as much as other players get hyped. But Maka finished 8th in the free-for-all. He had some tech problems as well, so I reckon he could have done a little bit better there. I think going into Halo 4, these events at the start were, you know, really helpful in building a bit of hype. Big shout out to DD10B, who I literally never heard of until I played them on game battles the other day and lost. And also big shout out to that Gorilla. Them two players both made top 32, which I wasn't expecting, but obviously they've stuck at it and they put some hours in, and that's why they finished top 32. So well done to them two players. Just wanted to cover very quickly, obviously the midweek tournament on a Wednesday. What a great tournament this was. We got knocked out straight away by Ethnic and Amphis team, but there were some great results in this, a few shocks as well. Going to start off mentioning, obviously, Western Wolves won it, but coming in second, Deception, massive result for them. I'm going to mention 3 teams. I'm going to highlight 3 teams in this event. Obviously, there's some, you know, some teams there that I think should have done a little bit better, could have done a little bit better. And obviously these are weekly tournaments. There's going to be 2 or 3 a week, I reckon, until Christmas, until the MLG settings drop. Deception, Bobby Warrior, Warlord, Adversary, Guapa, wow. Great results. Start off, they beat Reformed, which was Lindez, O'Malsey, Godly, and Ghosty, which is a beastie team. They've done well to beat that team. Then they beat Drippy Mech, which was Crippers, Outbreak Jumps, and a Pickup. You know, big respect to Outbreak as well, give him a mention. Then they went on to beat Classic, and Classic had a pickup as well. That's a really good game for them, to be honest. Got knocked out by Western Wolves. I'm pretty sure Adversary had some tech problems, so someone, I think it was Hybrizzle, had to come in and sub for them. And apparently that game against Western Wolves was an awesome series. A4D, Az, Flamesheet, Ramirez, Fragby, bit of a dream team, not gonna lie. They beat the Nunchwagon in round 1. Then they beat HDK, which was Omega, Smithy, I2K and Freebird. Massive Halo 2, Halo 3 Comeback Kings. These kids are going to get a mention in these next couple of videos, you can guarantee that. What a strong team. I think they made it through to round 2 or 3 as well before they got knocked out by A4D. Again, A4D lost to the Western Wolves in the semis. I've seen the first video of that as well, and apparently that was really close. Going to give a bit of a shout out to a.k.a, which was Deliverance's team. This looked like a good team for me. Deliverance, Epi, Dead took a game off Western Wolves, the only kids to do it apparently. You know, these are Halo 2, Halo 3 specialists. Big shout out to Deliverance's team as well. Just going to quickly wrap up some players that I didn't mention, who I thought deserved a mention before we moved on to the end of this series. Big shout out to EU Web. You know, he's been giving me good feedback on all these videos. I've got some content to tell you about him as well. EU Web, he's a boxer. You know, he's a bit of a foreign warrior. Been around for a while now. Far as I know, he's going to be a duel with Tyrannosaurus Rex. They were thinking about coming to EGLA. I'm not sure what happened there, why it broke down. But I'm pretty sure they're definitely going to be attending EGL 9. You know, keen forum guys. All I would say to Webb is grab a team, you know, of above average players. You know, I think Webb and Tyrannosaurus Rex, you know, top 12, pushing top 10. So I'd like to see them, you know, get a team early, just get it locked down. You know, if someone dodges at the last minute, you'll get a sub. You'll be established by then. Just get a team right now, get some tactics on the go and stick with it. The Daisy as well, big massive shout out to Daisy for helping me with some content for these videos. Give me a lot of feedback as well. Give me some information on some of the Comeback Kings who I didn't particularly know very well. So big shout out to Daisy. Big shout out as well to Lamppost. EU Relapse, really handy Halo player. Had, you know, awesome techers on Reach individually. Would have loved to see him input more times in some solid teams. Big shout out to him for all his help as well. Ethnic, this is kind of surprising for me. Ethnic apparently is a free agent. Now that'd ring alarms in my head if I was, you know, a top 8, a top 6 team. I think Ethnic's better than top 12. I think that's his best placement, top 12. I read the other day he was a free agent. Definitely #1 pickup at the moment. Get on to Ethnic. Just before I get onto the Comeback Kings, I'm going to drop a little sneaky clip in here from my man Waffles EU. Waffles is now teaming with Calpol and Critical, and I hear he's running games with Charisma as well, and that's a really good team for Waffles. He's new to the community, he's got LAN experience now, and he's teamed up with some Comeback Kings. Loving Waffles' work there, can't wait to see this team on LAN. Check this clip out. I'm loving Waffles' work here. As you can see, on relay, goes in round onto the cannon side here, picks up a nice kill on Don Stevo. There's the double, turns around, does well there to get the triple, takes a lot of shots, out BR that guy, picks up a couple of kills down here, gets another shot on guy, overkill, there's the kill tack, turns around, who's here? See Pinchy. Oh, too late for the Killtrocity. Going to start off the Comeback Kings section by mentioning my man Omega for the win. Absolute animal on Halo 2 and Halo 3. Went huge on the XL tournament. This guy is the 10k X League champion on Halo 3. He's coming back. Couldn't really commit to Reach too well. Maybe because he didn't enjoy it as much. Travelling around a lot as well, and he had a lot of uni work on. Glad to see that guy back. Absolute warrior. Gonna tear it up on Halo 4 without a doubt. Moving on, another beast on Halo 3. Epi. Love this guy. You know, one of the big comeback names. I-36 top 6, I-37 top 6. Used to team with Mutiny. Really good guy. You know, one of them absolute old school warriors. If he gets back to the level he was on and finds, you know, a really high level teammates, this guy could be pushing top 4 on Halo 4 if you ask me. Gaskin, big shout out to Gaskin. Welcome back to the scene, Gaskin. Individually awesome. Would have loved to see this guy get a nice solid team for Halo 4. Sneaky Beaver on Halo 3, I seem to remember that much. Always used to roll around with Carneasy, one of them little deadly duos. Old school. Welcome back to Gaskin. two kids that are online warriors through and through. Arcane wins, Amazing Weasel. These are my pick. This is my pick. I would love to see these guys online on Halo 4 and online on Halo 4. You know, they were amazing at Halo 2 and Halo 3. Both had absolute amazing techers. Love to see these kids show up to LAN. If you know where Amazing Weasel and Arcane Wins are, give them a nod. Tell them to pick up the pad again and come to more LAN events. I'm pretty sure Amazing Weasel attended one LAN, didn't get the result he wanted, but I'd love to see him on Halo 4. Deep Strike, welcome back Deep Strike. I've been playing quite a lot with Deep Strike in a few custom games off the bat on Halo 4. He's picked the game up really well. One of these guys who's individually awesome. You know, would love to see this guy possibly team up with a couple of the old school Halo 3 boys. Riddler, there's been rumours that Riddler's now back on the scene. Old school Halo 2 legend. You know, one of the greats in my eyes. Can't wait to see this guy back on Halo 4. Verto 1. Now, I team with Verto 1, Halo 3. Really smart player. Can do the objective, can slay. You know, he teamed with Aftershock, Boz and Prada at ECL 1 for Halo 3. You know, I think they got top 16, maybe top 12. And then they put some, you know, really solid results down with Keen Edge as a pickup. I'd love to see Aftershock come back as well. And Verto 1, anyone out there who's looking for, you know, a really good pickup, comeback pickup, get onto Matt. Really nice guy. Very flexible, can fit into any role. The Exception and the R1, didn't really see them competitively enough on Halo Reach, to be honest. In my eyes, the Exception is, you know, one of the most decorated, skilled, technical players on Halo. On any platform, that guy seems to tear it up. I've been in games where he's literally been tearing me apart with the snipes off the spawn. I've played in custom games where he's had his mic pulled out, didn't even need to communicate, was just listening to call-outs. Came out of that game against, it was against Aftershock as well, and Boz, Keen Edge and Calzo, I think. And that kid got literally like 2 overkill exterminations on Android, all on his own, went like plus 40, plus 50 or something like that. He's a monster, one of the best players in Europe. I would literally pay just to see the Exception and the R1 tear it up on LAN. So I hope them kids come back for Halo 4. Logic, one of them guys, wants to go hard on Halo 4. Had a bit of a legendary team with All Time High, with Brumbot, Ghosty on Halo 3. I'd love to see them come back and tear it up again. Deliverance, really handy player individually. Halo 2 and a Halo 3 player, you know, always had skills, knows the game inside out. I wish Deliverance would roll into my lobby with 2 or 3 guys that he's always rolling around with. If this guy gets a solid team together, I think, you know, he could be pushing top 12 easy for Halo 4 on LAN. PJ Empire, awesome comeback kid, 11th for EGL 5 with Mutiny, Trick and Blue 2. He's objective minded, bit of a leader, understands the game, and he understands that he needs to get in sweaty customs. I've heard this from him. He wants to get in them sweaty customs at the start of Halo 4 to get back to that top level. Welcome back to PJ. Gonna finish off this video with a big shout out to Carneasy. Old school as old school gets, Carneasy. I'm gonna go as far as saying he's a Halo 1 legend, even though Halo 1 was never like competitively played on LAN in the EU really. This guy's a monster on Halo 2, Halo 3. Didn't really play with him that much until the end of Halo Reach, but he started off, you know, active, very active on the forums all the time. He's active in the forum tournaments that are going on at the moment. Big news, big shout out to this team: Carneasy, Kano, McGook and Sif. I'd like to think my videos had a little bit to do with that, highlighting some of them unknown players. That's going to be a beastly team. Watch out for that team. Online, you know, March, you know, it's good 5-6 months away. You know, teams have got time to develop, and I'm really looking forward to playing, well, watching these guys play. Definitely not looking forward to playing against this team. Really beastly team there. Gonna drop another little clip here at the end of this video. next video as well, there's going to be more comebacks. I've got so many comeback kids to talk about. Thanks for tuning in, and subscribe to my channel, and peace out.